Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude. Where I do trailer reactions, I react to YouTube videos, I review YouTube channels, occasionally I'll review a movie, but really, I just do whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude down in the basement. Today, I'm going to do one from a new channel called Disturbin'. I think that's what it's called. It says 6 videos of shocking CCTV footage that will keep you up at night. So let's check this.
This first clip is rather shocking. A man was captured on CCTV injecting his ex with cyanide. Ellie Tran is the name of the woman who was killed.
Wow.
She was a single mother to a daughter who was only 2 years old at the time. The person who stabbed her was a man named Joseph Molino. Ellie had traditional beliefs and wanted him to move into the family home with her parents. He wasn't so keen, and he soon became too controlling, so the couple ended up splitting. This obviously angered him, so he waited in her driveway and then attacked her from behind, plunging an antique syringe into Ellie's leg and injecting her with a lethal dose of cyanide, which is an incredibly poisonous substance. Within 15 minutes, she was unconscious and unable to breathe. Joseph was given a life sentence.
Wow, can you imagine that? She had no idea, and what a way to do it. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know. I'd be wondering, what did he just shoot me with? And I'd call 911, but they're not going to get there quick enough for something like that, more than likely. Wow. Some real pieces of work in this world.
2. Some of you may have already heard this one, but it's new to me. It is such a mystery as who the killer was. A 45-year-old fitness instructor named Missy Beavers was stabbed to death inside a church on the 18th of April 2016. She was setting up an early morning fitness class. Students arrived to her class and discovered her body. They found her with multiple puncture wounds to her chest and head. The police immediately checked the footage, and this is what they found.
Yeah, this guy's dressed up like a SWAT team. Walking around checking all the doors. It's like he knows she's coming too. Kind of like a hit. Look at the way he walks. Real distinctive walk too.
It's incredibly chilling to watch, just knowing that what that person did to Missy. From the footage, the police were able to determine that the suspect was 5'8", and some of their mannerisms and the way they walked have some experts thinking that it could in fact be a woman. And not only that, a pregnant woman. People have said the bulky SWAT uniform could hide their curves and bump.
Yeah.
I might make a video about this in the future when I'm back in Sydney. Just because there's so much to it, and because of how confusing and interesting the case is.
You know what? the way they were walking could very easily be a pregnant woman. I never thought of that. Because I know that when it first came out, I think there was some thought that it might have been her husband because he had kind of that type of a build and everything. But under all of that, like SWAT gear and everything, yeah, it could be a pregnant woman.
Number 3. Now this next piece of footage isn't exactly creepy in the way that the others are, but yet I found it chilling to see what people are capable of in broad daylight, in front of people and cameras. As you saw, the man was just jogging along, and as he passed the woman, he deliberately pushes her into oncoming traffic. If it wasn't for the bus driver's quick response, this could have been a truly disturbing sight.
That's horrible.
And just a few minutes later, the man even jogged back past the woman. She confronted him, and he just jogged on and ignored her. Officers looked at more than 50 suspects and arrested 3 men, who were all released without charge. And the case has since gone cold. But it's scary to think how someone could do this, and your life would be over in a blink of an eye, and you'd have no chance of doing anything about it.
It's like she just got too close to him and he couldn't handle it or something. What a freak.
Number 4. This surveillance video shows the first terrifying moments of Samantha Koenig's abduction. A serial killer named Israel Keys is seen as a shadowy figure in a ski
I think
mask.
I've seen this.
Take a look.
Yes, I did. Saw it just a while back. I think it was in Alaska, somewhere like that. She puts her hands up.
Keys forced Samantha into his car at gunpoint, saying he was going to use her for ransom money. He bound and gagged her. He then took her to a shed outside his house, turned on the music loud so no one could hear her if she screamed. He sexually assaulted her and then asphyxiated her that night. Israel is responsible for 3 confirmed kills, and he is thought to have killed up to 8 people. He committed suicide while in prison.
Chicken shit. He's bought himself a one-way ticket to hell. I hope.
Number 5. Now this next one isn't actually a video clip, but some of the still shots taken from the CCTV footage captured inside the shopping mall in Bootle. So I think that still counts. And to me, this is some of the most haunting CCTV footage stills I've ever seen. You can see James on the left, and to the right, holding James's hand, is John Venables. And in front is Robert Thompson. Most people in the UK are very familiar with these names.
I think I
And
remember
the still clip from this CCTV looks innocent until you know the shocking backstory to this. James and his mother were shopping, and when his mother took her eyes off him for a few seconds, he vanished. They eventually found this CCTV footage of James being led out of the shopping centre with 2 young boys. Of course, his mother and father were relieved,
I remember it.
as it meant he was most likely safe with the boys.
No.
But she had no idea what these boys were capable of. They led James to a railway track, where they brutally tortured him and left him on the track to be run over by a train. He was only 2 years old when they killed him.
It's terrible. What? They're so young. Why? I don't get it.
Philip Chisholm can be seen on the CCTV clip before he killed his
Seen
teacher.
this one too.
His 24-year-old math teacher, named Colleen Ritzer, walks out of the shot. She is heading to the bathroom. Then we see Philip contemplating following her, but he makes up his mind and goes in after her.
He's so calculated. He knows, he has this planned exactly what he's going to do.
We then see him wheeling away a bin with her body inside, and it's thought that she could actually have been alive at this point still. Chisholm was a 14-year-old freshman who had just moved from Tennessee when he killed Ritzer. He strangled her and cut her throat with a box cutter, and then dumped her body in a forest, and it's thought that the murder was sexually motivated. He was found guilty and given 40 years in prison.
Good.
This footage is the last moments of her life.
That's terrible. I can't imagine like her family having to see that footage. Oh man. Oh well, let's lighten things up a little bit with the joke. You know, I think an eating contest is really just the beginning of a shitting contest. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. And if you like this video, tell all your friends, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, then just shut up. And I will see you next time.